The winter of 1922 gripped Bavaria in an icy fist. Snowdrift swallowed the road to Hinterkaifeck, isolating the Gruber family farm like a lone island in a sea of white. Inside, a sense of unease gnawed at 63-year-old Andreas Gruber. Unexplained things had been happening for weeks: footsteps in the dead of night, missing tools, a loaf of bread disappearing from the locked pantry. One morning, Andreas found a strange footprint in the snow, unlike any boot he recognized. A knot of dread tightened in his gut. He confided in his daughter, Victoria, but her husband, Karl, dismissed it as a stray animal. Yet, the unease persisted. Then, their hired maid, Lena, quit abruptly, citing a bad feeling about the farm. Days turned into weeks, the silence broken only by the howling wind. One morning, a local peddler found the farmhouse eerily quiet. Smoke curled from the chimney, but no one answered his knocks. Unease prickled at his skin. He alerted the police in the nearest village. The scene that greeted them was a nightmare. Andreas, Victoria, Karl, their 2 young children, and even their 6-month-old baby lay dead, bludgeoned to death with a farm tool. The brutality was unspeakable. Days later, a horrifying discovery: Lena's body was found in the barn, similarly murdered. The investigation became an obsession for Detective Inspector George Lang. The isolation of the farm made it seem impossible for an outsider to commit such a crime and disappear. But there were no signs of forced entry. The farmhouse held an unnerving stillness, the silence broken only by the creaking floorboards. Days bled into weeks. The villagers whispered of a dark presence, a malevolent spirit that had haunted the farm for years. Lang scoffed at such notions, but the lack of evidence gnawed at him. Then, a chilling discovery: a hidden compartment in the barn floor revealed a stack of newspapers, some from months ago, all addressed to someone unknown. Suddenly, the isolation of the farm seemed less like a barrier and more like a cage. What if the killer wasn't an outsider, but someone closer? The suspicion began to fester, poisoning their relationships with the few neighbors they had. The farm became a monument to fear, a stark reminder of the unsolved crime. Years passed, the case growing colder with each passing winter. The farmhouse stood empty, a skeletal monument on the desolate landscape. But on quiet nights, some say you can hear the faint echoes of screams, a chilling reminder of the horror that unfolded within its walls. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain a chilling enigma, a testament to the darkness that can lurk even in the most familiar places.